There was a need for women to have a chance to become less isolated in the community. Some of the new arrivals had some previous experience with sewing. The idea of having a sewing club became a reality with the Stitch program. Women came together very tentatively at first. We built the program around the things that they were keen to sew rather than me teaching a very structured program. And in doing so, we had that conversational English which comes with sitting side by side with someone, and we look and source fabrics which can be useful for their homes. They would like to be able to make their houses comfortable, so Spotlight's been really good in donating offcuts of curtain fabrics and furnishing fabrics. Some women have had babies in the time that they've been here, so we've been able to have a childminding person on duty each week who can look after the children. The English classes maybe are not a one-size-fits-all situation. The environment there can be quite a passive learning situation where women who are trying to gather information find it difficult to comprehend, or if they're not literate in their own home language, they come to sewing, and because it's a language-based activity, they're able to relax, to be able to teach to the point of need where I can tailor a program for a certain person. It might be someone who's been traumatised. We do have empathy for these people so that our friendships are developed. It then filters across to other cultures so that African women are talking with the Afghan women, all sisters together. And I think that the motto of our Stitch program is sewing cultures together.
When I was in class, my English is not good, but when I come here in sewing, my English now is a little bit better, and it's good here because I talk to everyone, many different countries, and talk to me and talk to another, and to help everyone to help each other.
At Diversitat, we try our best to cater for our students' needs and facilitate the whole process of settlement. Due to our vast community networks, we are actually able to understand these needs and design and develop programs accordingly. For example, our computer course, the Introduction to Computer course, it's very daunting not to know how to use internet or computer, because in Australia everything is online. So this course actually helps them to be able to become independent, and they were able to take different computer-based exams and tests, for example, driving tests or citizenship tests, without a need of a third party to help them. Our volunteer tutors actually go to our students' houses and help them with their language skills, and also introduce the Australian culture. So language and culture always go hand in hand. We've actually tried introducing the whole concept of volunteering to our students. So now they're familiar with the fact that they can be out there, they can pursue their goal and volunteer in different organisations. We also try to work with other organisations, for example, volunteer in Geelong, or the last program we had was through Byron Health. It is to help them improve themselves and be active in the society, because students who are part of the volunteer tutor program are very isolated. Through our volunteers, we introduce local services. It can be a playgroup for the mothers, or it can be a special program at the local library. Through these services and through our volunteers, they're actually motivated to get out and be part of the society.
I'm from Iraq. I came with my family in 2012. When I came here, we didn't have any community here. When I came, I was needed lots of support and help, and I found that with Diversitat. My English was really bad, I couldn't speak, but now I'm quite good, I feel good, better. We just communicated with everyone here. The community here, the Geelong community, it's really good, it's really helpful. I finished my certificate 3 in aged care and home community care, and now I'm studying certificate 4 in disability. We're at Diversitat training. I chose Diversitat training because they know where I'm bad, like I'm not good at English and that stuff, and they can understand me and consider that. I also work as a volunteer at Diversitat, which makes me really feel good, is that it's the way to give back to the community here. And at the moment I work at Diversitat Aged Care Support, and like that I've got my job.
I came to Australia 20 years ago. I'm originally from Austria, from Vienna, and my background is in veterinary services. I was directed to Diversitat. I started off doing certificate 3 in education aid. During my training with Certificate 4, I became very compassionate about trauma therapy with young children. So I would like to start an overseas model using horses as a therapy tool with trauma therapy with young children in the area. And that's why I continued on this year, a 2-year diploma in community services with Diversitat. And they were able to help me on my path to hopefully long-term run this program.
I'm currently doing a Certificate 1 in work education. I won't be coming in for very long anymore because I've got a job at a dealership. I enjoyed doing maths, English and computer. Maths was the main reason I came here in the first place, but I enjoy each of my units. Vanessa is a good teacher. She's friendly and easy to get along with, and she's very patient, which is one of the musts of being a teacher. Well, every day is different, but you really need concentration, motivation, but as long as you also have fun here, you won't have any problem at all.
I'm from South Sudan. I came to Australia in 2003. In 2008, I moved down to Geelong. I came with zero English, new country, mother of 9 kids. At the scene I moved to Geelong, that's when my life began. I come to be homeless. I don't know where to go. And my school kids called Diversitat. They find me the house after that, and then I moved to their house. I find organization good people, good place. They look after refugees. They work with me and they support me. And I start back again to go to school because I can't hold a pen, I can't write. I remember teacher Anna told me, Teresa, you would do it. And she sat next to me. I'm like a little child and hold the pen with me, one by one, write the alphabetical order. And I improve my writing. Because my writing back home, I didn't write, but our writing is Arabic. Arabic go backward, and English go another way. If I'm holding a pen, I say, oh, what I'm doing? And we went to class, and I start driving class too. They enter the class, show them like how to drive, how to pick the tile, how to check the car when you want to buy the car, how you're going to find a good car. That's all for support from Diversitat. After I get my license, I start to work here at Diversitat. Working community support, I work with the people, new arrivals. If they came, they can give me a call, I can come, take them to the Centrelink, and then I can take them to the hospital also to support them like they've supported me before. I'm working here now part-time for cleaning, and I'm still studying here too, doing a part-time class. In Diversitat here, you can get your friend, the worker, they can work even after business hours. Because we are refugees. The refugee always have a bad experience. You can witness your people dying. You witness some people like, they're misplaced, and some people, the house been destroyed. And when you come here, this whole thing, they come to your head. If you sit in the class writing, your teacher talk to you, but you're thinking about others. If you came here to start from the beginning, you didn't find someone to support you, you're never gonna go through. And I can say the work at Diversitat here, they're not good only. If I say they're good, it's not enough. They're angel. They're a good worker. And someone can listen to my story, what I'm saying. Please, they can support these workers, to support refugees, encourage them, encourage the lady how to study, how to look after them kids. I show you who I am because my story is far from finished. Thank you.